In general, we all really try to spend as much of our spare time on the water as possible. We all were aware of this problem with Eurasian milfoil and how fast it spreads.
It's a really important part of our family life to have a clean and healthy lake. We see increased amounts of milfoil. There's a concern about being in and amongst the weeds and also what we see it's doing to the fish stocks.
Eurasian milfoil can produce a toxin to eliminate the other native plants. It destroys the biodiversity both of the plants and of the fishes in the water.
Whether it's the people that can't use the beach, whether it's the people that love to get out in their kayaks, or whether it's us swimming and realizing there's simply no fish in the areas where the mats are so dense that there's just no oxygen to support life. And when we can see the results where we deployed the burlap and we can see the indigenous fauna going back and you see the fish life returning, man, you can't imagine how great you feel. You realize, wow, we can do this. We can make a difference here. This is the right thing to do. We're going to reclaim these lakes. We're going to make a difference for the people that are enjoying these lakes for not just today, but our kids' kids. And that's, I think, the most important thing.
What we're doing at Blockade is we're developing how to install it. The solution that it actually works has already been proven, and it's been proven with many studies.
The idea is to have several barges that will control the expansion of the Eurasian milfoil through the territory.
So we're sitting here with a working prototype at this point. We have a couple more rounds of refinement. Once we get to that point, we're going to have a production model. But this is really being self-funded. You know, we had a lot of help along the way, just friends and family. But we need to get to that last step. And ultimately, when we get to this last step, we are very, very excited about what we're going to be able to accomplish. We want to build the next LakeSaver, the next version of this barge that has all the modifications that we've learned through testing, that's built with the right materials, where we might go to aluminum or stainless. The production version would be, of course, designed to really to get out there, work for many, many years and be easily movable, in and out of lakes.
You can have a working prototype, but there's a lot more effort to what we call commercialization, and that's really bringing it to the point where you can mass produce it and you can ship units out.
It becomes economically viable. And ultimately for lake associations and people, whether it's state or federal or provincial governments.
Really, we want to save the lakes. That's our big vision. And so to do that, we have this Kickstarter campaign. We have some great rewards out there.
Whether it's $1, $5, $10, whatever anyone can contribute is truly appreciated. And we'd be very, very grateful to have your support. When we have that support, we know we can get out there and make the difference we've been working so hard for over these past 5 years.